Hello, Aquarius ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. What I'd like to do for you this evening is to give you a reading that will shed some insight on your romantic situation, okay? And we're not going to focus exclusively on a specific topic. I'm going to share with you whatever comes out here. And it might include both your ex as well as someone existing, or it could be someone that you are destined to meet here. Okay, so we're going to look at what's the hidden truth. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, as with any other reading, this reading certainly will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it at least provides you with the valuable insight you're seeking so you can at least make your best informed judgments, okay? So with that said, I'm going to go on and just shuffle up here, and we're just going to see, Aquarius, what energies surround you, okay? And if this reading resonates, I would appreciate it if you would give it a big thumbs up. Share it to others, with others, to whom you think might benefit in. Be sure to press that subscription button as usual, or as always, as it certainly will make a significant contribution to my channel. With that said, let's just go on and get right on deeply into this reading and gain some insight into what vibes surround you. All right? So we're going to start off with just sharing with you what I'm seeing as the overarching theme or pervading theme surrounding you. And we're going to make this reading valid until the end of August so that it gives you time with which to work with the energies, because as with many of the other signs, I'm sure you guys have been having or feeling as if you've been on a roller coaster, okay, when it comes to your romantic situation. And what I'd like to do is to kind of give you some insight into helping you grow. Because, of course, particularly with my readings, it's all about personal growth. Because when you know better, you do better, right? So with that said, let's forget all of the chit chat and just dive into this reading with both feet. So, Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share here with Aquarius? And I'm shuffling up, guys, as I'm speaking here. Okay, so what is the overarching prevalent theme? The Aries should know at this time. Okay, so let's see what we have. All right. Wow. We have heartstrings. Okay. So it looks like someone has certainly been toiling with your feelings, or someone will be toiling with your feelings and playing mind games, or it could be someone existing. Okay. More than likely, it is someone existing here that I'm seeing here, but again, apply these energies to your situations, and those that don't fit, let them fly. Don't try to force anything here. So it looks like someone is really taking advantage of you, and they're doing it on purpose, I'm getting. Or they're just certainly playing with your feelings, or they're just stringing you along, because I'm getting a strong impression, Aquarius, that you guys are very, very good people, especially when it comes to caring for those you love. Okay, and this person might already be married, or might probably has not told you that he or she is married, and or just having you feeling as if you're on this type of rope that can be cut at any point here. understand that they are playing with your feelings and they're stringing you along. And Spirit is saying they're playing mind games. So some of you might have missed the signals here, but don't overlook them here because they usually tend to lead to disaster here. Okay? And it certainly could be with someone with whom you feel like a twin flame type connection or a soulmate type connection. Remember, guys, just because you feel this person is your soulmate does not mean that you have to sit around and take their bullshit. All right? Or perhaps could be someone potentially that you are with that you do um, feel that they reflect your better half, or they reflect the same things that you want here. But remember, sometimes these relationships tend to be here for a reason, a season, or in fact a lifetime. So you're going to have to make a decision on exactly why they're there here. But I'm seeing it's more on a manipulative type of perspective here because you have the same messages are coming up, and that appeared in Libra's reading. Someone wants revenge here. Okay, I feel that this is in fact someone from your past who wants to kind of come back, or it could be someone with whom you're dealing now. They're just displaying very childish behavior, or someone you may have reconnected with someone, and they really want to get even with you in some way. So rest assured that you gotta trust your intuitive faculties, and it seems that Spirit wants you to make a decision here. And maybe some of you really want someone. I feel that some of you might even have a more of an unrequited type situation here. You might be in denial of the situation that you have between you two because it seems that you are still hanging around here. You're hanging around for something to materialize. It's just not going to be here. Or you're not facing the truth. Or it could be an ex who, despite his or her actions in the past, and you may have let him or her go, but this person seems to be refusing to give in. You know, they're very dismissive, I'm getting, and very much contradicting. Okay? I feel that many of you, because of what you've experienced at this, particularly in your romantic situation, of course, with us, what we were talking about here, your heart is a bit guarded here. You might have even blocked this person, and you're being a bit defensive here. Or it could be vice versa. You could be you might have hurt someone. So the energies can once again apply interchangeably. So again, assign the energies to how it applies in your situation here. So we have that. We have what I'm seeing here, that's really what this reading is really all about. So let's just give you a bit more specifics into this so that you can kind of bring everything together. I see Spirit is showing me water signs. I'm also getting an indication of an air sign too that could also be in play here, but I'm just feeling strongly with water and air energies here from this bottom here. Okay, and rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you one more message here, just to kind of bring this prevailing theme here all together here. They're holding secrets, which is why we're doing a reading on what's hidden from you. You guys are just in your head a bit too much, and perhaps you're being unrealistic with your situation. And I feel that some of you might even be being judged heavily. And again, someone is hiding the truth. So let's go on and just pull a few more cards from the top here so let's see what we have. Wow. Some of you might have discovered that you are pregnant here, or they want to come back into your life to get you pregnant, to entrap you. Okay? I see some of you having a pregnancy test or about to take one, and it may be a strong possibility that you're going to get pregnant if you reconnect, or you might be with someone who is not good for you, with whom you're going to conceive. So please make sure that you, again, are watching the warning signs and you are very much aware of what's going on here. And again, this reading is valid until August, so some of these things may not have transpired as of yet. But rest assured they will if you continue on as you are. Next message. As I said, I can't make this up. You're gonna have to make an important decision. I feel that some of you have been procrastinating. You've been, again, being with someone who really doesn't have your best interests at heart because they are dealing with others. And perhaps some of you have a low self-esteem and being indecisive, or someone might be feeling a bit indecisive about coming back towards you. So it looks like you have multiple people here. But what it boils down to is that a decision is required that I'm getting. Next message, I certainly see someone having regrets here. Again, it could be you or it could be an ex here. And someone is feeling very ashamed, guilty, or might be feeling a bit distant here that I'm getting. Okay? Let's give you a few more messages here, Aquarius, as I do not want to complicate your reading or confuse it. Okay? Next message. It looks like you guys, Spirit wants you to embrace a bit more self-love here. Know your damn worth. And that's why the cards from the bottom came up as they did here, because I feel that many of you are cognizant of the fact that someone is playing mind games, or just simply stringing you along, or just playing with your feelings here. I feel that you're doing extremely too much for this person, or if it's someone existing, or you might have treated this person better than anyone else with whom they've contacted or been in contact, particularly in a romantic situation. Know your damn worth. And last message, Aquarius, keep in mind here that if this reading is resonating, I certainly will appreciate you giving it a big thumbs up, share it with others, and send me over your comments, because I certainly like to hear your thoughts here. And we see that this stuff is already in the making here. All of this is going to materialize here during the summer, because we're already in the summer months here. Okay, before closing, just notice once again that someone is really putting up a facade here, okay, and they're putting on a front just to get whatever it is that they want. So if you're dealing with someone that's acting weird, or who's acting weird here, notice they're acting weird to get whatever it is that they want, and they have hidden intentions and hidden motives. So with that said, Aquarius, this is your reading. I certainly hope that it has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share and subscribe. Okay? And should any of you wish to have a more